If you're seeing this, it's already over. Vexfuls has been left in 2024 and has not moved on to 2025. This is my last video ever, but Let Him Cook Legacy will be carried on through the Let Him Cook Challenge. 20 people are gonna win $1,000 each, but the grand winner will win $30,000. Yeah, no, dollars. There are only 2 rules. Make it about Let Him Cook and make it viral. And whoever wins,
What's up? Jester, lots of issues, always issues, every time. So, here we are, just hanging out, just chatting, crazy stuff. Don't want... Ugh. That was annoying. Can you guys hear me? How does it sound? Can you hear me? Woo! Yeah. I don't know what's going on. So we just had to do some... We had to do a little bit of... What do we have to do? We're holding this stream together with duct tape. That's what we're doing right now. So, I apologize for the inconvenience. But, now we're hanging out. We got, what do we got going on? Anything good? Let's see, I think I saw, or I remember seeing that there are some new, let's see, Innistrad Remastered. Let's see if there's new spoilers. I feel like there's new spoilers, everybody, so let's go take a look at that. Shall we? We shall. Okay. Thalia, she's back. Gisela, the Broken Blade, so we'll have some Meld. Good thing I've gone over Meld on my channel. Spell Queller, Spider Spawning. Okay, I mean, I think the rest we already knew. Definitely gonna pick up one of the poster board Emrakuls for my Eldrazi deck. Probably should go through that and see if I need any to update anything. Exciting news for me. I enjoy collecting MetaZoo. I recently finished the Wilderness set. Well, 100% of everything but like the secret rares and the ultra rares and all the crazy stuff. So I have the original set complete in a binder. So I'm excited about that. Going to, while I hang out, since I don't really... If you guys want to chat about whatever, just let me know. But I'm just going to open up some Seance MetaZoo while we hang out and chat so I can start collecting Seance. I think Seance is going to be the next set that I'm going to try and collect or get the entire set for. So, but yeah, MetaZoo was a fun... MetaZoo was a fun set. It's interesting. Seance is really cool because it was a pretty dark... A lot of dark references in it. But very enjoyable set. What's really crazy about it is MetaZoo had these cards that are similar to Mox's. They cost 0 aura to cast. They have a life total though. So you can attack artifacts in MetaZoo to kill them. So this has 50 life points, but it has 0 to cost. But what you can tap this to generate 1 aura of Spirit or Ground. So it's really good because it's a 0-drop instant. So it's a Mox, but you can attack it. So that's how they balanced it. Is you can attack artifacts to destroy them. and that's how you would get rid of something. But they also have like there's a Chaos Orb, which is a Black Lotus. I think it has very low HP, but tasks for 3 aura, which is mana. So it's a pretty neat set. Very strong, very powerful. But like I said, I was able to complete the Wilderness, which I believe was the 3rd set released. I still need to pick up a couple Cryptids for Cryptid Nation, the 1st set. And then I haven't even started Nightfall, which was the 2nd set. But Seance, I forget what set this was. But I had a booster box, so I figured I'd open it up and just kind of see what rares I can get as far as what I need, and then I'll put it in my binder, all of them. And then I don't own any secret rares, because there's like super secret rares and all sorts of crazy stuff, and then there's like store uniques, and there's a bunch of crazy stuff. So collecting like every card that was released for a given set is pretty difficult. But the main set, the 1 through 165 of most of the sets, is pretty easy, pretty fun. You just crack packs. They're super cheap to do this for MetaZoo, so that's kind of the best part. They all have like each set has like the power 9, so like those are the ultra rare, like the big rares in the set to pull. So like there's the native 9, the Nightfall, I forget what else there is. It's the like, they all have special names. So like the native 9, they're the 9 hardest to collect in the main set. I don't know what Seance's is. Probably the Seance 6, if I remember correctly. So there's like 6 hard ones. I've been able to get like a case of booster, like for Wilderness, I've been able to get like a case for like $80. So that's 6 or 5 booster boxes. Native's a little bit, Native is up in there. UFO is like dirt cheap. Like dirt cheap. Like I think you can get 2 booster boxes of UFO, the set UFO, for like $50, like 25 bucks a booster. Like some of these sets are really, and 2nd edition Cryptid Nation's pretty cheap. 1st edition and Kickstarter are more expensive because they're 1st edition. But no, it got picked up again, so prices might pick up depending on how they restart the game, because it did get bought out, and they got a team and they're gonna try to redevelop everything. So I don't know, but right now MetaZoo is dirt cheap. So if you want to start collecting, but it's really hard. There's not, like, the sites that were used to do deck building are kind of clunky. Everything's just kind of weird right now, so there's not really a good spot to like do a good deck build to like learn. So I recommend buying like the intro decks and just like playing those, which are also dirt cheap. You can get a whole display box of a set for like super cheap. Inkville, I definitely would recommend getting Seance. It's the darker set. A lot of satanic symbols, and it's kind of fun. But then at least the decks are built, so like deck building in this game for me has been a little bit weird. But so I definitely recommend that. But it's kind of cool. They got reverse hollows, regular foils, and like I said, it's pretty cheap. So I'm just separating the rares, and then I'll go through and try and see what I need between cards 1 to 165. I think Wilderness took me a little bit, but it's fun. I don't know. I enjoy it. The cards are kind of funky. Like, you know, a card like Snow Ghost. Like, it's a snow aura and a forest aura. It's just kind of a neat little game. Oh, like here, Demonic Evocation. So it has like these, I don't know if you can see it, these little creatures with like goat masks and stuff, sacrificing one in the middle of a fiery circle. Like, that's Seance, though. Like, a little bit darker set. Very cool art on a lot of them. Man, I've been pulling double rares, so that's pretty sweet. There's Terras, so like Yu-Gi-Oh, you can change the arena. So if you're playing in your house and your creatures get +1/+1, if you're playing on a farm, you can change the Terra to be in like a farm. So this is Pumpkin Town, which is a farm. Yeah, so this would trigger bonuses for certain creatures that want to be on a farm. It's kind of a neat little, I don't know, it's a neat game. I don't get to play it much. There's not really a community where I live, so I don't get to play it that much, but it's fun. Kraken Metazoo. But I've been sitting on this Seance box for a while. I did a video, like a skit, so. But it has tokens. It has all sorts. It's a fun set, fun game. I enjoyed it. The little bit I got to play. I bought it like a special play mat, so I understand like how the order of like where to place things on your mat, and also like where you place things on your mat matters. So like there's a lot of fourth wall stuff in the game, which makes it really kind of interesting too. But yeah, like I said, the games got picked up. I think Richard Garfield joined the design team. So I don't know if they're going to change some things, or if they're going to kind of like do like a re-release kind of thing, or if they're just going to continue with like another set. I don't really know what the plan is yet. But yeah, like this one's a burned cross ghost. So reverse foil, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, it's just kind of an interesting. Definitely, I'd recommend picking it up. Like I said, grabbing a starter deck and just playing like that way is probably your best bet as far as getting into the game. You don't have to worry too much about deck building or collecting or anything like that. But still, really fun. What's up? Probably, crazy thing is there's not much, as far as Magic's concerned, not too much there to talk about, unfortunately. We're just kind of sitting in limbo. No big news announcements yet, which is unfortunate. I definitely heard that they're still working on the bracket list, the brackets for Commander, so who knows when that will be released, unfortunately. But, yeah, it's just kind of not much going on. If you guys are so inclined, definitely would appreciate a follow on Twitch, trying to get to 50 followers on Twitch, so that's always appreciative, especially with TikTok potentially being gone on January 19th. I'll be on YouTube, I'll be on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and now I'm on Twitch, trying to do the Twitch thing, so I appreciate that. Appreciate all the support anywhere and everywhere, so thank you for that. But yeah, if you guys got questions... yeah, Metazoo got bought by another company, so I don't know, they haven't released any of like the plans, but it is owned by someone new. Like I was saying, Richard Garfield has joined the design team, so we might see some changes. I don't know if they're looking to re-release or just kind of start a little bit fresh with a new set, or how they're planning on doing it. Nothing's been really talked about yet, but... So I figured, why not with the, like, let me see if I can look up, let's look up what they got. Let's see, Metazoo bought. Let's check it out. Yeah, so a new owner of Metazoo. It's by Charlie Herlocker. I'm still be able to pick up stuff for pretty cheap. Maybe things will pick up. It really depends on what the plan is. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where it is. But there might be some value back. All Anubis, I'm doing good. We're just hanging out. Still working and preparing for the TikTok ban. So here we are kind of multi-streaming across everything. I'm on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok right now. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. Doing that. So, like I said, I've been promoting the Twitch, so if you guys have a Twitch, I'd appreciate a follow over there so I can kind of get that rolling. I'm opening up some Metazoo Seance. I had an old booster box. I recently completed Wilderness. I have all the original, or the main set collected, so 1 through 165, I believe. Just kind of chatting. Like I said, we're talking about, like, Metazoo got bought up, so that's kind of why I was like, I'll open packs while we chat. If anyone wants to talk anything else as far as Magic and whatnot, I'm definitely open. Any Magic questions? I released Energy today as the video, so that's been going right now. But yeah, Richard Garfield joined the lead game design team. It depends. If it's a token copy of a permanent, it maintains that mana cost. That is a copyable characteristic. But if it just creates a token, like a 1/1 soldier, that it has 0. Yeah, there's just not much going on in what the direction. Yeah, no problem, Rep. Anytime. Anytime. But yeah, I don't care to collect for Magic the Gathering, I just like to play it, but as far as like collecting, I do enjoy collecting MetaZoo stuff. I have a lot of graded cards that are just weird graded. Like, I have a graded 6 that I got online, which I'm just like, man, someone paid to get this graded and it only got a 6. It's just kind of crazy. I think I have a 9.5 Cumberland Dragon since I reside in Wisconsin. I thought it'd be great to have the cryptid of my state. I think we have a couple, though. But I know Cumberland Dragon's one of them. They have a statue, or like a... maybe not a statue, but they do have the Cumberland Dragon, like... I think it is a statue in the town, which is kind of cool. I don't really know. I think Possessed Aura is the chase in Seance, so it'd be nice to get a Possessed Aura in the booster box. That would be really nice. Yeah, I forget what Possessed Aura does. I know Prismatic Aura in Wilderness was really good. So hopefully we get a Possessed Aura. I think it only comes in foil, so it's one of the harder ones to get in the set. I forget. Yeah, I think it's called like the Seance 6, so there's like 6 cards in the set that are like rarer to pick up, or I don't know how they work, but I just know that they always have like a little cutesy name for like the harder to collect cards of a set. So, but yeah, I'll get through this and then I'll organize them and then I'll put them in a binder. It's like one of the few things. It's pretty relaxing for me, so I apologize, but if you guys have stuff to talk about, I'm all open for it. Like I said, I'm just trying to get hours, all of that, promote some of my sponsors. I got Untouchable Threads, where you can catch any of my Rip Pull Repeat merch. It's all custom designed from the team of Untouchable Threads, so check that out. Cool Stuff Inc. If you're looking for sealed Magic the Gathering product, singles, Rip 5 gets you 5% off. Fable Forge Workshop right here. Awesome custom deck boxes. I have a couple behind me. I have the Dino box right here. I have a Nuka-Cola deck box, and then I have this awesome Marvel-inspired deck box. So yeah, if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely give them a check out. And then also the sponsor, biggest sponsor of the channel, PrintingProxies.com, Magic the Gathering's best and fastest proxy site. Get your singles for as little as 75% off, fast and reliable shipping. Definitely check them out. Awesome stuff. I use them a lot, and so does my Discord, and we are all pretty happy with that. Stone Jug token. Pretty interesting little token. Gotta keep busting it out. What are the plans? Also, if you guys want to subscribe to my tiers on TikTok, I have 3 different tiers on TikTok, each with special perks. I just released a new learning the magic subscriber-only video for learning Magic the Gathering through the comprehensive rules. So CR 107, numbers and symbols today. So that was a good one. So if you guys are interested in that, I also do lore videos. I believe I'll be dropping Obnick's Captive Kingpin lore with like some combos with him this week. So if that's something you guys are interested in as well, definitely check out the tiers. I know TikTok potentially will be gone, but it'd be nice to hit 50 subscribers before TikTok's gone. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely. Deluxe tier gets the exclusive role in my Discord, as well as spell table games with me. So again, definitely lots of fun perks to be had with my subscription. Appreciate that. Look at that. Edgar Case. This is the 1 of 165, so foil. Pretty fun, like I said. How's everybody doing today? What's today? Tuesday? A little bit weird day to stream. I wasn't able to stream yesterday, so I figured I'd jump on today, do a little stream, hang out with some people, hang out with everybody, chat Magic, chat TCGs, we could talk. I'll be in Chicago for Magic Con, so I'm excited for that. So if you guys end up there, definitely hang out. Oh, thank you from YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do a little bit different stuff on YouTube. YouTube gets a little bit, they get the reels or the shorts or something, so they're like less than a minute. TikTok gets a little bit longer, more in-depth videos right now. Once TikTok goes away, I'll probably be moving to YouTube more so, because that will be, because YouTube just started letting me do 3-minute long videos for shorts, so I'll be able to do a little bit of the longer videos on YouTube now. So definitely, I'll be there. I'm on Instagram still. Lemon8, which is something that I've been trying out, which has been good. It's pretty chill. And then also with Twitch. So, oh man, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna say Con. So I'll just say Con. I apologize. I'm not very good with handles very much, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm really glad that my videos have been helpful. You know, that's kind of what I've been hoping to kind of do with the whole thing, so I'm really glad. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just working on that. Now I'm just, like today I released the energy video, so that was kind of fun. Most people kind of understand energy, so it was kind of, Con, perfect. Awesome. So a lot of people understand energy, but I figure it's always nice, and not everybody, you know, not everyone's at the same level, so I try to release different levels of videos, some being a little bit more advanced, some being a little bit less, just to kind of give it a good rounding. And sometimes you learn a little bit something that you didn't know previously about, you know, about a certain mechanic. But yeah. So now I'm just kind of cracking. I'm hanging out with I found out that MetaZoo was bought by a new person, so that'll be potentially coming back. So I'm just cracking open some Seance. I forget what set Seance was in the releasing, but I had a booster box, and I figured, and I like to collect the original set of MetaZoo. So like they're 1 through 65. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just cracking them open, separating the rares from everything else, and then I'll go through and separate them so that I can see what I need from card 1 to 165. It's kind of funny. I don't collect Magic. I just play Magic. But I like to collect MetaZoo. I like to collect cards that are like, that have been discontinued. MetaZoo had been discontinued, but I started in 2020 collecting and kind of playing MetaZoo. It's been kind of fun. I mean, it was fun. I found it to be very fast, powerful game. So, been definitely enjoying it. I believe the chase rare in this set is the Possessed Aura. So hopefully we pull that one, so I don't have to. So we'll see. But you can only I think you could only get it in full foil. So that's what makes it one of the harder ones to pull, is that it's going to only be in the foil slot. So it's always the hardest ones, but who knows? Yeah, I looked it up. I saw the new some new spoilers for Innistrad Remastered. They got Thalia. Oh, Con, I mean, I'm sponsored by Printing Proxies, so most of my cards are proxied. And I do not buy packs of Magic. I can't remember the last time I bought. I probably bought, so at the beginning of my channel, I tried to do some pack opening, so I think the last pack I opened was from Caverns of Innistrad. And I only bought that because I wanted to try to get the box topper for the Mana Crypt, which buying one box, the chances are pretty low. So yeah, but I don't have a lot of cards. I sold all of my bulk rares recently. I'm in the process of selling all my foil bulk. And then, yeah, I'll only have my decks left. I donate all my other cards to card clubs at high schools and different schools. So yeah, I just don't have much of a collection besides my cards, and most of those are all fake cards anyway, or proxy cards. Yeah, it's really freed up a lot of everything. So yeah, just enjoy playing the game. Not so much collecting. There's too much to collect nowadays with Magic the Gathering. Between, you gotta buy, it's just too much. So many so many releases, so many secret layers, so many everything. I just couldn't. It was really why I got kind of burnt out of Magic, was because of the product fatigue. So, but doing TikTok and doing the educational videos has really helped, and then also. Oh, awesome, Con! I hope you enjoy it. That's awesome. Yeah, they're fantastic. Have you received it yet? If you have, if you haven't, make sure you let me know what you think when you do get it. Like I said, I love using that site. Lets me try out a lot of different decks, and it's made Magic so much more enjoyable to not have to price out and just actually get to play exactly what I want to play, And I don't always just buy powerful decks either. Like, I have some very low power decks that I've bought, and again, it's just something where I'm just like, I just want to try this out. And to buy, like, all the real cards, it would be really expensive. So I just do it that way. But thanks for checking them out and giving them a shot. No, don't even. Yeah, dude, go. It's tough. It's tough. Nothing wrong with being on the proxy train. Definitely consider joining the Discord. We're always playing games. We're always doing, and proxies are totally cool. Right now we're doing a no ban tournament, so we all bought no ban commander decks. So we're playing with like Black Lotuses and Moxes and like all the Power 9, and it's been a blast. Like, you think that it wouldn't be, but it has been so much fun. And it's actually been hard to even go back to like CEDH because it's just so much faster and so crazy. Yeah, mixed fruits. I mean, and even going back that much saves you so much money. Like, even just like, I'm only gonna buy like, this, and I just buy singles in general when I do want to buy a Magic card. And so that also saves me so much. Like, I just didn't enjoy cracking packs. I've never really enjoyed cracking packs. Like, right now, it's just kind of chill. Like I said, I'm cracking these Seance packs, but it's not like... I don't know. I just don't feel that. It would be nice. Like, I would be really excited to pull, like, a Possessed Aura, which is, I think, one of the chase cards besides, like, the Secret Rare, which would be really cool, because, again, then it just saves me money from having to buy it for singles. And, again, these... Yeah. Yeah, that, the Ulag deck was super expensive. That's crazy, isn't it? I liked, what card backs did you get? I usually like to get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones. That's kind of one of my favorite ones. But yeah, I've been just, printing proxies has really opened up, allowing me to play Magic. So that's been probably the best part. And hopefully it just becomes more and more acceptable. The more and more that we keep getting... Funny, I tried to buy the cheapest free shipping ones. Yeah, I mean, me too. I usually get, like, heavily played. If I am buying Magic, it's, like, heavily played, super cheap. Yeah, I just... like, my Emrakul Promise End I got super cheap because it was heavily played and super dinged up. But it was very cheap to get. And that was when I was, like, considering buying the Secret Lair to get the Emrakul, because I needed the Promised End at the time. And I was like, well, it makes the Secret Lair, the whole thing's worth it if I buy it. Then I was like, then I looked it up on TCG player, and I'm like, oh, it's like even cheaper if I go that route, so I didn't even get the Secret Lair version. You know, so... And I'm not a big fan of Secret Lairs in general. Like, if someone wants something really cool and they want it, but I usually just wait till they're done and then buy, like, the single of the card that I really want. Sure, Fluff. I think you were just ignoring me. Ignoring my stream. That's fine. That's fine. Get the meme backs. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a classic. That's probably the most picked one just because it's so classic. Definitely love that back. For sure. No, I agree. It's a good one. What else do I like? I like the Secret Lair pay to win Secret Lair with proxy on the back. Yeah, but some of the MetaZoo art's kind of cheesy, but it's kind of fun. You know, like this one, the Calipode. It's so stupid. It's just like spitting out a rainbow, but it's got lots of colors on it. It's fun. Like I said, the set's interesting. But yeah, if you guys are watching on TikTok or YouTube, I also have a Twitch that I'm trying to work up, so definitely jump over there. Be doing spell table games, potentially maybe, I don't know, maybe generalized gaming sometime. I don't know. Never really used Twitch, never been a big Twitch person, so it's all kind of a learning experience. So whatever you guys kind of are interested in seeing, I have seen the Divorced Dads. I'm like, so is that real? Because I see a dude that does like the skit with it, but I'm like, I don't know if they're real. That'd be really funny. There was also like this fake TCG where you could get literally anything, like someone's credit card or ID or like a $20 bill. Like it was called like Wallet TCG or something like that. That one was pretty funny too. I think it was made by Misfit, which did like a Magic set that made like a weird Magic set too. But yeah, those are always pretty funny. The Divorced Dads are pretty funny too. People want to make it real. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say it's a skit. I wasn't sure if it was actually, but yeah, that would be hilarious. I agree. 2 more packs, and then we got all my seance opened at the time. Last one. Looks like I'm not gonna be getting a Possessed Aura. Oh well. Oh well. We'll see how much seances are going for on eBay. The booster boxes, and maybe I'll continue, or if it's just cheaper to get the singles. Cool. Yeah, I would definitely check it out if people had it for real. That'd be awesome. I'd love that. Oh, so what's everybody up to today? Fluff, how are you feeling today? You feeling a little bit better? I know you were feeling a little sick earlier. But if you're feeling a little bit, the sickness has resided. You're back at work, doing the grind. You made a comment that you wanted to eventually get the content creating off the ground and become like a full-time creator. And so you don't have to work with people. It's like, with content creating, I feel like you work with people more. I find myself interacting and working with people much more than before when I was just working in a lab. You feel worse, actually? Nice, McSpruce. Just having a coffee. What do I got? I got Liquid Death, not a sponsor. Mountain Spring Water. And then I have a Ultra. And I've been very productive today. I got 2 of my videos done. I got my subscriber only video done. One of them that I'm going to release 2 this week. Energy vampire. I saw you say that. I feel like I'm an energy vampire. I definitely feed off energy a lot. So I got that all done. I got another subscriber-based video that I need to do. I've been hitting up a lot of personalized deck techs for my subscribers. So if you subscribe to my TikTok tier, it gets you like personalized deck techs with me. You send me your deck. I go through it, give it strengths, weaknesses, what I would add, what I would subtract, power level. If you guys want anything else, I can go even more in depth into it. And then yeah, so I've had a lot. I got a lot coming up. Probably like 5 or 6. Mixed fruits. I quit my full-time as a biofarm chemist in July and started doing this full-time. There's definitely pros and cons between them both. You know, with a full-time job, you kind of know what you're going to be making. You know, like you get your check. With content creating, it's kind of different. You know, it's like your own. You know, it's like a small business, your own personal business. So you got to really go out there, put yourself out there, network. You're constantly networking, constantly, doing all these things, making content, hoping that your content does well and that it's enjoyable. So it's different. But better in some aspects. Like I get to kind of choose my own workload. I get to hang out with people that see my work and enjoy my content. you definitely have to, like, yeah, you got to be pretty. I don't necessarily think. Yeah, I think most people that play, if not everybody who plays Magic, has intelligence. It's a very complex game. It's very complicated, but you don't need to be super smart to play the game. It's, the great thing about Magic is you can play a game without fully understanding a lot of the interactions that are going on behind the scenes, as long as you understand some of the main parts of it. So that's kind of I think one of the very fascinating things about Magic is you can play all these games and never really know about layers. Have a very generalized understanding of the stack and how it works. It's just so it kind of functions on a lot of different levels. Yeah, I think you definitely as you begin to understand more, you definitely begin to fall in love more into like what it is that makes Magic so special. So I agree with your points. But yeah, it's also just a fun game. I enjoy asymmetrical games like Magic, where like we're doing the same thing, we have the same goals, but we're gonna go about those goals in a different way. And there's no real right or wrong way to achieve that goal of winning the game. Besides, cheating, but if you're playing, And then also just going into the rules, this has also helped me really understand a lot more about Magic the Gathering, which I really enjoy. I've learned a ton, and it's letting me kind of see some of the things that I've missed when I was taking my hiatus for the 3rd time in Magic throughout my Magic career. But it's been good. And then hanging out and meeting similar-minded people who enjoy playing the game, who want to talk about things they enjoy about the game. It's been very nice. I started playing in 2008, and the big thing was you went to the LGS, and that's where you got to play and chat with people, and it was a really fun, great community. We all knew each other. We would stay late and do drafts where we just put all the rares in the middle, and then if you won, you got first pick of the rares and stuff like that. And that's just how I learned, was talking and playing and losing and winning and chatting about different things and strategies. And as I grew older, it kind of like went away, and then I went to a Magic Fest, and that's when I met all these people, and we had like like-minded talking, and everyone was just talking about how much they enjoyed the game, and there was no negativity. It was fun. And then I started doing TikTok, and here I am. Yeah, meeting other players, it's always a common ground. Like, oh, you play Magic? Like, I went in and I was at my piercer, and we were talking, and they're like, oh, you make content? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I play Magic the Gathering. So then we're just talking about Magic the Gathering for the whole time. Like, it's just kind of you just have that commonality, and it's just fun. So that's been really enjoyable. And then also hanging out in the Discord and playing with people, and just everyone just on the same vibe. It's been good. So yeah, if you guys are interested, join the Discord. We got spell table games going all the time, like non-stop. They're probably playing right now as I speak. I do try other TCGs as well. I tried, I buy starter decks of new TCGs usually that I'm interested in. Like I did buy the starter decks of Lorcana. Played a little bit of that. It's interesting. It's different. Not bad. Just different. What else I have? The Nightmare Before Christmas, the TCG. It made its own TCG game, which it only had 2 sets. It had Halloween Town and Christmas Town. So I don't know if there was going to be more to that, but that's an interesting game as well. But I also have a lot of Wyvern. I don't know if you guys have ever played that. That's an old TCG, grid-based TCG. Very interesting. Art's fantastic. It's all like hand-drawn art. So the art's just really like reminiscent of old school Magic. I enjoy Sorcery TCG. That's more of a board game TCG in my opinion. Very fun. I like a lot of the dexterity aspects of that game. And a lot of the homages to Magic are in it, so it's kind of cool as well. Very expensive to collect for, unfortunately, because it is more of a premium TCG in my opinion. But still very fun. Then as far as collecting, I like to collect MetaZoo. That's what I like to collect. Find it very enjoyable for whatever reason. And because it's super cheap. So like if I want to get if I do get some weird itch to crack packs, MetaZoo's the way to do it because it's so cheap. Now I'll just organize my rares so that I can put them into my binder for them and then see what I need. The never ending. Probably still need a lot. I only opened 1 booster box and usually it takes me 3 to 4 potentially to collect a whole set. Wilderness, I think it took. Cryptic Zoo has taken me probably more than 4. There's just a couple that I just keep not hitting when I bust open a pack. So I might just buy the singles to finish that one up. Because it just doesn't seem worth it to keep cracking packs for it, you know what I mean? I think we got some good hits though. It's always hardest to get like the 1 through 30 or 40 hits. That's the hardest ones to hit in MetaZoo. So once you get through that, because that's how many rares are in the set, once you get through that, it gets a lot easier to pick up the remaining rare or remaining cards. We got the No Ban tournament going right now in the Discord, which has been a blast. I have yet to do my round. I think my round is on Thursday at like 4 p.m. Central, so that'll be mine. I'm playing Leovold. Lots of card draw wheels. Hermit Druid combo. Oh, yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, I haven't traded much since like I was traveling for when I was playing a little bit more competitively for War of the Spark, so we used to trade a lot then. Like that's when everyone had their binders. Now I don't even have a trade binder anymore. And as far as theft, I only travel with proxies now, so like if they do get stolen, I'm like, whatever, you just stole a bunch of proxies, that sucks, but good for you. And they're not even ones that, and they're proxies that have different magic backs, so they can't even pass as counterfeits. Oh, Pearl Mox for 2 packs? That's brutal. You must have been young. You had to be young for that type of trade to not really understand. $19? Yeah, I mean, but no one knew. You know what I mean? No one knew, like, at the time that this game was going to become what it became. You know what I mean? Like, so you can't feel too bad about that kind of stuff. I remember looking at people's trade binders and lots before Commander became like a big thing, seeing like Wheel of Fortunes and the Mox Lion's Eye Diamonds being really cheap, Mox Diamond, all sorts of that stuff. You lost Volcanic Island? Like you're playing Ante? Or like it just like someone might have grabbed it. That's kind of crazy. That's unfortunate. That's so a bummer. That's such a bummer. But I hope you can find it too. Hopefully no one walked off. I mean, you gotta be a real piece of crap to steal people's stuff. Like, especially playing a game. Man, that's insane. Hopefully you find it. I hope you find it. I sold my collection for the 3rd time at the beginning of COVID when it was like all the LGSs were closing down for like there just was no in-game live game stuff, and I got a set of all the duels, one of each of the duels. Slim, how are you doing? How are you? I was wondering when you were gonna pop up. And then I bought the book promo Mana Crypt, which I know Mana Crypt got banned now, but I still love the history of Magic, and the book promo Mana Crypt is a fascinating piece of Magic where it was like it didn't really go through R&D, it wasn't really balanced for anything. It was just like, here's this bonus that you get if you mail in this coupon and get this card. So I find that fascinating. So I am glad to have owned it. To own it. But you got all the suggestions I made and it's kicking butt? That's awesome, Slim. Slim's someone who used one of my personalized deck techs. They're subscribed and got that personalized deck tech perk, and they're saying it's good. Maybe they're just blowing smoke up, you know? But I think it's pretty good. I think I'm pretty good at it. Maybe not the best, I admit, but I am still pretty good at that. But yeah, so that's if you guys are looking for personalized deck techs and working with me personally with your decks, definitely consider subscribing to one of my tiers. Each has their own exclusive perks. You get exclusive videos. Yeah, I mean, Slim, you don't... I mean, you can use top, but you don't necessarily need it. I would just use the fetches and things that cause me to shuffle. So, like, gamble, the fetches. It's just not... This is the slot you can kind of have open. But yeah, if you have them both out, it is very good. There's no denying that. Yeah, sorry, Fluff. It just TikTok doesn't want to have chats integrated, unfortunately. Thanks again, Slim. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ugh. But let's see. But yeah, we might have to figure something out. I just feel like we had a little bit more people hanging out in the chat in TikTok before I went straight to the Twitch thing. I don't know. Still kind of all of a work in progress, unfortunately. Still trying to figure it all out. Still working on the Garrison, huh? Okay. We'll see if it has a chance against my John Benton deck. We will see. Doubt it will, but we will see. Can you explain Skullbriar and the Obelisk for a friend of mine? As far as what? Just like how they interact? I did do a video on that exact thing, but we can... So, with the Ozless first abilities, it doesn't move counters. It puts the same number of each kind of counter on that creature. So, when Skullbriar dies, it retains its counters, but Ozless will put that same number of the same kind of counters on the Ozolith. So usually, counters are removed when a creature dies or is exiled, but for Skullbriar it says it keeps their counters. So what happens is Skullbriar keeps their counters, and Ozlith puts that many of the same type of counters on it. So you actually get the Skullbriar plus the ones going on the Ozlith. Does that help? Does that make sense? CMS? Appreciate that. Hey Shadow, how are you doing? Thank you for jumping in and watching. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we got multi-streaming, so I'm on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. Yeah, Ozlith and Skullbriar is a good little addition, especially because it's so cheap, mana cost-wise. We're assuming our normal pottle. Well, if they trust what I say, then you'll be good. Yeah, Shadow, that's what I did. I sold my whole collection and just took that money and paid what I needed to pay for. Yeah, no problem, CMS. Appreciate the question. Maybe I'll remake that video, make it a little bit more up to par, since my old videos are a little bit clunkier than my newer videos. So maybe I'll do that. That'll be kind of a fun. I enjoy doing that video, talking about the Ozolith. Oh, Josh, thank you so much for subscribing back. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Definitely make sure you let me know if you got a lore video that you'd like me to do for you, or personalized deck tech, where I can go through your deck and kind of give you suggestions. But I appreciate that, Josh. Thank you so much. Lots of fun perks. Lots of fun perks for for subscribing to me. Exclusive series. I have learning comprehensive rule books. I've been playing white-blue deck in Arena this weekend. I'm climbing. Nice! I built... What did I build? I built Demur mid-range on Arena, and I only played against mirror matches. So I think I was like 1 for 3. And then I was working on building... And then I'm trying to build my flubs right now, but I ran out of rare wild cards, as one does on Arena. So once I get my flubs built, I'll be back on. I have my Pioneer. I got Phoenix built, so that's been fun. I think I'm positive win-loss for that one, but I can say. Yeah, I enjoy that type of play, but playing against the mirror 3 games in a row was it was rough. And I was like, okay, I need to take a step away. This is rough. I don't even get to try out. Phone's blowing up. Yeah, I'll have to see like what overlaps as far as those, and see like look at it. But Demir has been good. We'll see. I get more practice, and I haven't played Standard in so long, so I'm still getting used to the whole thing. I haven't played Arena in forever, so. But I definitely want to play some Brawl, so that's why I'm working on getting the flubs going. Whatever my mission is on Arena is the day I make it. Oh, yeah, I haven't even looked at that stuff. Thanks, Redwood. Appreciate you popping in. Always helps. Thank you so much. I don't even look at the missions, the dailies. I remember trying to doing the daily grind. I don't know. Like I said, I just jump on and play. Arena is not my favorite way to play Magic. I don't even really enjoy it. But I do want to play some Standard, and I do enjoy Pioneer, so I definitely wanted to make sure. I used to play a lot on my phone, but now I play Bellatro or Bellatro. I enjoy that game a lot, so I play that in my free time if I'm playing a game. Looking to eventually try out MTGO. A little nervous because I do know it's a little clunky. I pay money into Arena all the time. I can't wait. I don't have the time or the patience to grind like that. So I'm just gonna buy what I need, and then I can play. Maybe it'd be more fun if I'm doing it the other way, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't like opening packs, so I definitely am not gonna sit here and grind to get a pack. Wild Mystic, how are you doing? Thank you for jumping into the Twitch. I appreciate that. Yeah, MTG, I mean, I have it on my desktop. I have yet to open it and, like, create a profile. But it's there. I'm doing good. I was putzing around opening MetaZoo stuff. And I finished that. I had a box, a booster box of MetaZoo. So I opened that and I organized the rares. And now I'm just kind of hanging out. Grinding the Twitch grind, you know? Gotta get so, you know, all these things you gotta do. But yeah, I definitely should try it. Maybe I'll watch a couple tutorials on MTGO. Costs money, but if you collect a set, I remember seeing those. I always thought that was the coolest part about MTGO, was if you actually got all the cards for a set, they would send you it in physical form. I think that's awesome. Very cool. I think it's a great perk. Absolutely love it. Downs hates MTGO? Really? He's never mentioned his feelings on MTGO. So I didn't know that he hated it. I think most people that play MTGO don't like it, but it's just the way to do it. He passionately discussed it with you. Okay. Passionately. You have a question. Have you considered doing the 32 deck challenge? I am currently doing it. I only need 3 monocolored, 2 4-colored. Hi, baby. My baby came downstairs. What's up, Walt? How are you doing? It's having 1 deck of each color in Magic the Gathering, or each color combination. Oh, let's hang on a sec, guys. Okay, we're back. For Azorius, I did Elemenster Flying Scry Kindred with Strixhaven Stadium as one of the win cons. Blue, I don't know what I'm going to do for blue. I think for mono white, I'm building Light Paws. Oh, nice, Walt. I'm happy. I'm glad that you're going to be getting it. Walt's receiving his Teysa deck that we did work on together. That I did a deck tech and like what I thought would make it better. So, again, another perk of the subscription. I got perks. So So I think I need 2, 4. I need 2 of the 4 colors. I think I need. I don't know what else I need. Urborg. Y'all forgot Urborg? Where did we forget Urborg? Like where? What? In Walt's deck? I mean, you can add Urborg. I don't know. We didn't really talk about mana base. That wasn't really. Walt didn't mention that as a concern. If his mana base had been a concern, I probably would have looked into it a little bit different. Yeah, I mean, Kitten would know. Kitten definitely loves playing the Lose Your Friends decks. Claims they don't, but they definitely do. I like Urborg too. Yavimaya and Urborg are just like, they're free. But yeah, I guess when I asked Walt what his concerns were for the deck, he didn't mention mana, like casting the spells, so I didn't really look into that. So I apologize for that if that was a concern, Walt. No, you're good, Redwood. Pop in, pop out. Do what you gotta do, my man. Yeah, I like the Surveil lands. I do enjoy the Surveil lands. I like tutorable lands that also have the ability. Really makes the Scry lands obsolete. Like, don't use them. Like, unless you just desperately need them. I'm not a big fan of tapped lands in general. I also like the Duskmourn lands, where if you control like the swamp or whatever the second color, you get both of the colors. I think those are fantastic. I just am not a big fan of tapped lands, so having lands that don't come into play tapped are awesome. And the Surveil lands are very cool. Yeah, Redwood, I think all you're going to be doing now is just tinkering. I think you just need to find another deck to start your tinkering with. What mythic land is that? I think there's another one too that like you can pay 4. It's a rare, I think. You pay 4 and it just comes into play. I saw that land that I'm very interested in as well. Did the math, and I'm assuming the way the cards would work with all the redundant effects, when I sack something, everyone else would sack 6 creatures. Maybe. I don't know what cards you're referring to. Good thing is you got a Discord that answers that stuff. Wow, discard a card and search your library? I guess maybe, did I miss something, Mixed Brutes? I feel like I missed something. Thank you everybody for jumping in, hanging out with me. It's great. I appreciate it. Teysa would double up Dictate Erebos and Grave Pact. I think so. Let me look up. What Teysa is it again, Walt? Oh, a lot of people like Will Help. Teysa Karloff, was that the one? I think it was this one. If a creature dying causes a trigger ability of a permanent... Yeah, I would double up. Triggers it an additional time. So yeah, so if you have a creature and you sacrifice it, Grave Pact would trigger, and then from that source, it would then trigger an additional time. So if you said like sack, you know, if it said like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like one source only does it an additional time. So you would sack the creature, Grave Pack would trigger, and the Dictate would trigger. So you'd get 1, 2, 3. You'd get 3 triggers. Yeah. Grave Pack, an additional time, Array, Dictate, an additional time, so 4. That's how that would work. If you had both on the battlefield. Yeah, and then if you had another thing, then it would be that plus the additional, so 6 total if you had another thing that did it. I like Taste of Karloff. I wish it wasn't 4 mana. I think the 3-drop Tessa is not very good. I don't enjoy it, so it's like a bummer. Part of me wants to build, I already have a Frodo, so I already have an Orzhov deck, but part of me wants to build like the corrupt sheriff. No, the mayor. I want to build that mayor that came out. That's definitely on my list of things to build. But I gotta get through the colors first. Fomori Vault. Okay, let me... Fomori Vault. Okay, let's look at Fomori Vault. 3, tap. Discard a card. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of artifacts you control. Put one of those cards in your hand, the rest in the bottom of your body. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't think my Eldrazi plays enough artifacts, or else this would definitely be an include in that deck as well. Maybe it's even worth it. I don't know. Tap 3? Big score. $12 card. Really? $11 market price. Expensive. Interesting. Outlaws of Thunder Junction does have some pretty good cards in it. It is crazy. It's a pretty neat card, honestly. Foodie, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. How are you doing today, Foodie? Yeah, I didn't even know about this card, Fomori Vault. Interesting. Yeah, so for the 32 deck challenge, I am stuck. I don't know what I want to build for blue. It was going to be Mind Skinner, but with the banning of Jeweled Lotus, I don't know. I'm just not as... a lot of my decks don't run Jeweled Lotus, so that one I was like, oh, Jeweled Lotus is perfect. So I was pretty stoked, but now I'm like, I don't know. And everyone else has kind of built it, and it kind of does the same thing. So, I don't know. I need to figure out, like, a fun... I'm, like, thinking maybe Mono Blue Urza. I didn't buy one yet. Thinking Mono Blue Urza, making, like, another CDH deck. So that's kind of been what I'm thinking. Oh, organizing the bathroom means to have everything disorganized for a while. And then we gotta... It'll get done eventually, right? So I don't know, and then I gotta do the 2/4 colors, so I gotta see like what choices I even have for that. Because I don't really want to build an Atraxa deck for one of them. But, you know, don't really know. So I don't know. Nothing. I think I'm gonna do for mono white. I think I'm gonna build a Light Paws because I'm definitely. It's already $20. Yeah, it's expensive. I'm already because I'm thinking because I'm 2025 is the year of the Voltron for me, so I'm trying to build as many Voltron commanders. I built a Band Rafik one that I haven't got to try out yet, but I'm excited to do that. I'm gonna probably build a Wolverine. I built a Iron Man, not really Voltron though, but it does use it does need its commander a lot to function. So I definitely kind of want to build a Wolverine as well. But, so Light Paws is probably going to be my mono white build. So, for better or for worse, I know that Light Paws isn't really a deck that people enjoy playing against, but it's Voltron. You know, you should be able to take care of it, since, you know, but I enjoy commander damage, so I'll be doing that. I wish the Nephilims were legendary. I would have maybe built one of those, but I don't believe they are. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that's the plan there. Let's see. Let's look it up. Let's look up. Let's look up 4-colored commanders. Let's see what we got here. 4-colored commanders. All 9 4-colored commanders ranked. Ugh. These aren't gonna be good, are they? Oh, they have partners too, though. So actually, with partners, probably I'm okay. Oh, I do need a black, red, green, white one. Oh, man, I need a lot of decks still. Omnath. Omnath Locus of Creation would be pretty sweet. I think I do want an Omnath deck. That'd be really fun. But then I'm gonna have to look at partners too. For sure. But I have the oh god. Yeah, ChatGPT is crazy. Kianos and Tiro, I have that of Meletus. I already have that. That's a group hug deck that actually can win. I've pulled out some pretty sweet wins with that deck out of nowhere because people are just like enamored by all the value they're getting, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, oh yeah, I win. So that's kind of cool. So I'll definitely. Grinley Games, how are you doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out. I'm currently multi-streaming across a bunch of different platforms because of the potential TikTok ban. Thank you so much, Grinley. If TikTok goes away, I'll be on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. So if you're not following me on one of those platforms, definitely I recommend if you want to keep getting my content. But I appreciate you jumping in. Appreciate the kind words about the content. I'm glad that you enjoy it. That's awesome. That's the best part. Is people that enjoy, that people are getting something. Awesome, Grinley. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, and Lemonade. I'm also on Lemonade. So if you guys are on Lemonade as well, find me on there. It's supposedly it's like the new TikTok. I don't know. It's all rip, pull, repeat across the board. That's where I'm at. That's where I'll always be. So yeah, definitely. Luckily for me, no one has used that name for something else, so I keep getting it every time. But yeah, definitely follow me on multiple platforms. I appreciate it. Definitely helps support me, helps support, what the plan is once TikTok goes away, if it goes away, all of that sort of stuff. So I definitely would appreciate it. released my video today, Energy. So kind of like a little bit of a refresher if you already understand energy, and kind of let people know, people that don't really use energy much. Because you made it up. Because you made up a word like me. It's only Tuesday. It still feels like a long week, doesn't it? I'm going to attempt to... I want to read a book a month this year. I was able to do it 1 year, and then I failed the next year, and then I haven't been reading much books since. So I'm looking to do that. So I'm going to try and read a book a month. So 12 books at least. 15 if I'm feeling, you know, a little bit froggy about it. So I'm excited to kind of start doing that, reading books again. Because I do enjoy reading quite a bit. Lots of thrillers. I like some sci-fi stuff. Yeah, it feels closer, but it's only Tuesday, and it's like, ugh. But every week it gets closer to MagicCon Chicago, so that's going to be exciting. You know, I was at MagicCon Vegas, so if you guys are going to be at Chicago, I'll be there. So if you want to meet me, hang out, get games, definitely would love to see anybody and everyone. Also, check out Untouchable Threads if you're going to be in Chicago. Buy some Rip Pull Repeat merch. That'd be pretty fun. Can't say I've ever seen any... Never ran into someone wearing merch of, you know, me. So, but yeah. Yeah. What was I saying? Got sidetracked. I got to get in. I'm getting some more work done on my arm for ink. So I gotta go set that up because my shop only does, you have to go in person and schedule the appointment. So I gotta drive down and do that. And it's not like it's a big deal. It's just, you know, just gotta do it. You know, so I'll probably call, make sure that my artist is in today. So you don't drive all the way down there and then they're not even there. Jive, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Where are you watching me from today, Jive? You look green, so is that Twitch? Or are you still hanging out on YouTube with me? How are you doing today? We're just hanging out, chit-chatting. Oh, it looks like you're on YouTube. Sorry. You turned out green on one chat, red on the other. I gotcha. Appreciate you jumping in, hanging out. I'll probably be doing, once the TikTok ban goes into, YouTube's allowed me to do 3-minute long videos. So I'll probably, for the shorts, so I'll probably be moving to my main channel, or my main trying is going to be on YouTube. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more content, different types of content, Jive, on my YouTube. So hopefully look forward to that. Master Chief, how are you doing? We're just hanging out. I'm just organizing MetaZoo cards that I opened because I enjoy collecting MetaZoo, strangely enough. I don't like to collect a lot of things, but MetaZoo is one of those things. I used to really be into collecting video games. As you can see, this is one wall, I have cupboards full of video games, but I don't really do that as much anymore. Not as much anymore since getting into doing the Magic the Gathering and stuff. They've been going really good, Jive. They're really exciting, really fun. I've been having a blast. It's actually hard to go back and play like even CDH right now because I've been having so much fun playing No Ban. I got my matches on Thursday. So we'll see how that goes, and then I think we're the last match of the round, and then we'll move on to round 2 for pods. And then once we go through and get all the points added up, then we'll have the final pod for who wins the tournament. So yeah, it's been going really well. It's been really fun. We've had some really crazy matches. No upsets that I can think of, or anything like where it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that deck won. But I know we have an Arkham Dagsum that won. Yeah, retro video game is an expensive hobby. But usually I'd go to garage sales, I'd pick up a bunch of crap, bulk, like, you know, the 360, the Wii's and stuff, and I'd grab what I kind of needed, and I sold everything else, and then I would buy something really good. Got a lot to do in Minecraft. Okay? What do you got to do in Minecraft? That's funny. But yeah, the No Ban has been really fun, man. Casting a Black Lotus or any of the Moxes has just been a blast. But yeah, we had an Arkham Dagsum win. I think we've had a Golos win. I feel like there's been another round. I feel like I'm missing somebody. So we'll see. Building another tunnel. That's crazy. That's so funny. Oh wait, Roxai won? Damn. Of course they did. So yeah, we have the Roxai, we have a Golos, that's one, and Arkham Dagsum, that's one. So we'll see. So then tonight or Thursday we'll have either Leovold, the Genius, is it Genius, or I don't even know. Master Chief, I don't know much about Minecraft. My son watches Minecraft stuff, so I watch what they watch, but it seems like I am always more fascinated with the like actual like attacking like the dragons, going after the dragons, and like the actual like game. Not really actually the game, because the game is building, but like the building's like my least favorite part. And I always played Terraria. I love Terraria. Like, gosh, love that game. But that might just because I enjoy the pixel art about it. But I don't know much about Minecraft besides like there's dragons that I can go after and like try and defeat. Yeah, Terraria. I mean, I played a ton on my computer, and then I bought it for the Wii U. So I've been playing. I played it a ton on the Wii U. But yeah, that game is just so fun. Just love it. Technical side of it, I don't even know. Should check Enoda? Enosia. Enosia? Oh, I will. I'll check it out right now. I've never even heard of it. A breathless chase and run story where two heroes meet companions, enemies, and monsters. What? I'm not even getting like a really good. It's a mobile game? Interesting. Growtopia? Dude, you guys are talking about games I've never even heard of. Okay. I'm down. That the graphics are pretty funny. What is this? Sandbox MMO game. Weird. It looks like it's still a thing. Looks like Growtopia has an official website still. Weird. Oh, this is weird. This does make me kind of... Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I'm looking at what you sent, Jive. I was like, I don't know if that's what. I don't know. I was planning on streaming my No Ban game, but I think it's only going to be a 3-pod. So I probably won't stream it just because no one wants to watch a 3-pod. What? Yeah. Appreciate the game suggestions. I do like seeing other different games. I'm just like I really like roguelites right now, so I've been playing a lot. I like to play Cult of the Lamb, Binding of Isaac. I've loved that game. I still have to buy the newest version or upgrade. Play that a ton. Bellatro, however you want to say it. I play that game. I love that game. Rogue's Legacy 2. Enjoy that game. Oh, okay. Let's look up that Notia. Let's check it out. This looks way different. Magical action roguelike set in a world where every pixel is physically simulated. Wow, this is definitely up my alley, Jive. Interesting. What platforms? If this was on Switch, I would buy this in a heartbeat. Only on Windows? I could probably still. I play the Diablo clone of Minecraft with my nephew. I enjoy the Diablo clone for Minecraft Dungeons, I think it's called. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the dungeon crawler for Adventure Time on the Wii U too. I like dungeon crawlers too. But this is a pretty cool game. I might have to check this out. I might buy this on Steam. Very neat. Yeah, this is definitely up my alley of things that I enjoy. Oh, I love that pixel art too. Oh, this looks hard as crap too. Oh, this looks so cool. Oh yeah. I have not played Hades. It's on my list of games to play, though. It's on my list. Oh, this game looks awesome. I have played Monster Hunter. I played a lot on my Wii U. I was really into my Wii U. Like, everyone said it sucked, but I was like... I feel like I was like one of the people that like bought the Jaguar instead of like PS1 and the N64, and I was just like, it's the superior gaming system. That's how I was with my Wii U. I was just like, they're gonna come out with good stuff yet. It's gonna be awesome. I have not played Baldur's Gate 3. I don't have the time to get into any of those games right now, so that's why I like the roguelites that are like, you die, you start over kind of thing. Because I just don't have the time to invest in that, in those types of games anymore. Like, it's really unfortunate. So it's like, I want to play those games. Like, I want to play Diablo 4. I want to play Baldur's Gate. I want to play those games because I do enjoy them. Like, I'm excited for, like, Borderlands 4. But it's just like, I just don't have the time to play those anymore. So, like, a lot of my time has been put into roguelites. Because you die, it's over, you start over. So that's kind of where I've been at, unfortunately. I kind of want to buy Splunking 2 because I really enjoyed Splunking 1. That game was really hard but really enjoyable. I love Risk of Rain 1 and 2. This is what this is reminding me of, Noida, or however. The graphics of Risk of Rain 2, but like super crazy. Like the physics look amazing and super fun. Oh, I think I'm totally buying this game. Hot damn, I love it. How much does it cost? Still 20 bucks. Oh, I could get the games bundle though. Nope, I don't want any of that stuff. But no, Hades is definitely on there. You can spend a couple hours on. If I'm still stuck on the character screen, then we're in trouble. I've been wanting to replay Cyberpunk, so I beat it when it first came out, when it was just not very good. I got to the final mission, I didn't even do it. I was like, this game is terrible. So I heard they refixed that whole game, so I'm really kind of wanting to play that again. So definitely something I've been thinking about, because I did enjoy the premise. Like I grew up playing Shadowrun on the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo, so I really enjoy that cyberpunk Shadowrun feel. So that's why I was like really like excited for Cyberpunk. It was the last game I ever pre-ordered. No, I don't even think I pre-ordered the game. Maybe I did. I can't remember now. Yeah, I want to play Alien Isolation. It's definitely on my list of things. Just because I think, because it's also a canon game too. It's like, so they said it's canon in the Alien universe. Yeah, boy, yeah, I have a new setup. It'll be back to the original eventually. I'm just set up really goofy right now till I get used to, till I can get things set up over in my other filming area. So that's why, yeah, boy, that's why we're at where we're at, you know? New look, new year. The TikTok event may be going away. It's all lots of changes. So we'll see. But yeah, Alien Isolation, I know it's on the Switch, but I think it was like a limited release. Limited run game release, so it's a little bit more expensive. Keep the beard though. I mean, I don't have much of a beard. I just have facial hair. I don't know. Maybe I'll trim it up. I flip. I'm always flipping. I never know. Keep the facial hair, get rid of the facial hair. I don't know. I haven't grown out. I mean, I remember making the videos with the grown out facial hair. I haven't done that in a while. What's on the drink menu? Just Liquid Death Mountain Spring Water, not a sponsor. And just a Monster Zero Energy, not a sponsor. And then in case, I have just regular faucet water. Yeah, that's it. I was brewing coffee, but then I went live. So, it's just sitting in the pot right now. It's just sitting in the pot right now. So I do have coffee. The scruffy look I had probably was pretty similar to this. Maybe it wasn't. Probably similar to this look. I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit shorter in Vegas. I don't know. Very close. This might be a little bit longer. Come to Vegas with a bare face. I don't think I'm going to Vegas. I'll be in Chicago, and I'll be in Atlanta, maybe. We'll see. Oh, I'm not worried about it. I don't. Hey, Phil, do you think I got time? What time do you think I got? You think I got gaming time? Think I got gaming time? If I had opportunity, so if I could play, if I had time right now to play a game, what would I play? If it was like probably one of my old games, honestly. I'd probably rebeat Kirby Superstar. 8 games in one. It's like one of my favorite games of all time. Nah, sleeping. Yeah, I like. If I could sit down, I would maybe play like Lunar for the PS1, Silver Star Story, and then want to play the second one because they just go so hand in hand. I think how you come in, Redwood. You're just like, I can watch for a bit. Okay, I'm gone. Now I'm back. I can watch for a little bit. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. So I don't know. I'd probably play. Maybe I'd try to beat like Octopath Traveler. I was playing that for a long time. My biggest complaint was that like I don't know. Maybe I didn't get far enough, but I played a ton, and like the stories weren't intermingling enough, and it kept taking me out of it. Like each chapter was its own little mini story, and they weren't connecting enough. And I was like, please. I could play like Secret of Mana on the Super NES. That game is really good. Awesome story in that game. What else? Legend of Dragoon. Oh, I do have that game. I haven't played that game in forever. That game is so good. I recently, during COVID, played Final Fantasy VII on the PS1, and it still was really good. Spilled all over myself. Oh, so I've never been able to beat that game. I have tried countless times with it is so hard. Legend of Legaia is so hard. I get to the point where you're fighting against basically your doppelgangers, the evil versions of yourself, so they're the same characters. So you have because you have 3 characters. You have your speedy girl, your main character, and then like your buff boy. And then they're playing against their same ones, and it's 1-on-1. And if you can get through that, you then have another boss battle. Once you can get through the 1v1s, which is very difficult, you get through the 1v1s, you then have you're back together and you play against a bigger boss, but you only have, I think, 3 or 5 turns to defeat this boss and deal enough damage. And if you don't, it blows up, you lose the game, you gotta start all over again. And it's just in the middle of the game. Not even like the end of the game. It's in the middle of the game. And it is so hard. And if you don't plan it right, you basically soft lock yourself. Like if you have one character that's just not strong enough, Arc the Lad. I haven't played Arc the Lad. I think I own it though. It has a good twist. Oh, I can't. I don't like multiplayer games. I like just regular RPGs. I'll have to see. I think I do have Arc the Lad for PS2. I'll have to check. I got rid of a bunch of my PS2 games, but I would have probably kept that one because I do like to keep the RPGs in case I play them. Never got to play Phantasy Star Online 2 for the GameCube. I also didn't get to play any like the Dreamcast, like Skies of Arcadia, stuff like that. It's definitely on my list. I don't think I even own a Skies of Arcadia. Wish I did, but I think it's like jumped in price because retro. I don't collect a lot of retro games anymore because they're so expensive to collect for now. But no, I haven't played Phantasy Star. I take that back. I played Phantasy Star 3 on the Sega Genesis. Very good game. Yeah, I know it's available on the GameCube. It's just really expensive on the GameCube. I love Dragon Warrior. Dragon Warrior 7 is my favorite. I played the most recent one quite a bit. I enjoyed that game. I own 1, 2, and 3 for the NES. I've played the one on the NES a few times. But yeah, I do enjoy... I know all the DS remakes are really good for Dragon Warrior. Definitely think that they're great pickups. It's also a really good game, Skies of Arcadia. It's also just a really good game from what I've heard. But yeah, Skies of Arcadia is just... I don't have that one. I like Final Fantasy... Crystal Chronicles, I did enjoy that one. That's a multiplayer RPG that actually is a blast when you actually have 4 players to play with. Vandalheart, I love Vandalheart. I love Ogre Tactics. Golden Sun, I've played the original Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance. I love that one. Brigadine, I don't think I've played. I'm familiar with it, but I don't believe I've played it. Final Fantasy Tactics is fantastic. Disgaea, I'm probably saying it wrong, but that's also a tactic-based game that I really enjoy. I think I have Disgaea 2. I got a weird game called the Dark Crystal Tactics with using like the Dark Crystal characters. I love the Fire Emblem series. I remember playing the first Fire Emblem. Yeah, I love Fire Emblem. I enjoy tactical-based games as well. Yep, I like RPGs quite a bit. Especially tactical, turn-based RPGs. Those are my favorite. Yep. For sure. But again, I don't have a lot of time to play those anymore, so it's definitely moved towards roguelites now, is my main game of choice if I have time to play a game. So yep, Legend of Gaia, I have that as well. I remember renting that tons. I also have Secret of Evermore. I have both of those. Symphony of the Night's really good too. I don't think I own it. I've passed it up a few times for other games when I've had money to like purchase from like a game store or something. Yeah, Symphony of the Night's really good. Secret of Mana. Yeah, I've beaten that game a bunch of times. Still holds up. I could probably play that right now, and it's still an amazing game. Yep. Most of the Mana games I do enjoy. I also like Star Ocean. Star Ocean's Second Star Story is phenomenal. The amount of stuff you can do in that game, plus it has the dungeon floors once you beat the game, and all the different playthroughs. Because if you pick up one character, you can't get another character later, and and you get a whole new story options and like interactions throughout the game depending on where you go and the cities and what characters are in your party. Second Star Story, yeah, and it has a remake or a remaster on. Just came out with a remaster for Star Ocean Second Star Story, so you guys should definitely check that game out. Dark Souls, I've only played Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring. I really enjoyed it. I'm very bad at it. I've played Dark Souls 2 a little bit, but I was just so bad at it. I'm just not good at those types of games, so it's very not enjoyable for me. The idea of just doing the same thing over and over and over again and dying and not like gaining anything except like muscle memory and like that type of getting good just it's not enjoyable, so I just am not good at it. I do own Till the End of Time. I've played a little bit of that. Ark? Never played any Ark games. I've watched people play Ark, but no, I've never played any of that. Seems crazy. Only thing I've ever seen is they're always on the beach with nothing, and then they don't get very far. So I've never seen them like riding dinosaurs and stuff. I've never seen any of that in Ark. Yeah, Star Ocean has, in general, has a very unique combat system. It can be a little clunky at times, but once you get used to it, it's pretty fun. I remember way back when I was a lot younger, I always wanted to be like a video game personality for YouTube. I remember starting out a YouTube channel and trying to do like video game stuff. It just never like took off the ground. I don't know. Man, I didn't realize. I guess I never met anyone who played Ark like actually. You know what I mean? Like I always just seen just the beginning island and like people like running around with a stick trying to survive. So that's kind of cool. Didn't realize Ark was so big. I suppose. I mean. But yeah, I do love retro video games. It's something I've just always enjoyed. Always been a really big fan. I know it's kind of funny. Bubsy. I mean, I grew up playing Bubsy 2 as a kid and absolutely loved it. I've beaten that game countless times. I've beaten Bubsy 3D on the PS1. They were clunky, but I didn't know anything. Like, you didn't know any better then, so you just like played the game, and it was like, oh yeah. So it's kind of funny. I know it blew up and it became kind of its own meme, but I've always been a fan of Bubsy because I just grew up as a kid, and that was just a game I had. Bubsy 1, 2, 3. I 100%ed and platinum trophied Bubsy 4 when it came out. I've been playing. I played the Paws of Fury, the auto runner, and I've been working on like 100%ing that as well. I don't know. It's kind of funny because I know that it's just like a big meme, or it used to be. I don't know if it still is, but how bad Bubsy is. 200K members? Holy smokes. The Ark. Well, I mean, subreddit is. I mean, that's pretty cool. Always been a big fan of Kirby. I love all the Kirby games just because they also always have the secret like extra hard boss, and it's always been kind of a dark, crazy, like scary boss always. So it's always been fun. Like I said, Kirby Superstar for the Super NES is like one of my favorite games. I have it complete in the box, so that's just one of my favorite games right there. Yeah. I do things other than Magic the Gathering, surprisingly. Yay, me! So. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe I can get you to buy it. No, I'm not gonna play Ark. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not my jam. Especially if you've been playing it forever. Oh, it's gonna be miserable for me. That is not fun. Nope. No, you already know all the mechanics and everything. No way. But let's do a quick shout out. If you guys are looking for extra Rip Pull Repeat, you want to support the channel, definitely consider subscribing to one of my subscription tiers on TikTok. Each has exclusive perks, with the deluxe member perk gaining you an exclusive role in my Discord. You get exclusive lore videos, exclusive learning to play Magic the Gathering through the comprehensive rulebook videos, Lots of fun stickers for TikTok chat. Lots of fun stuff. Personalized deck text with me if you have a deck you want me to work on or make better. Power up, power down, talk about, discuss, all sorts of things. You send it to me, I go through it. Got a lot of them in the backlog right now that I've been working through. People seem to enjoy that perk, so if that's something you're interested in, join any one of the subscription perks. I appreciate it, and it's a really awesome way and super helpful way to help support the channel. Also, if you're looking for Rip Pull Repeat merch, check out Untouchable Threads. They all have custom made designs for me. Definitely would love for you guys to check that out. Love to see you guys repping my merch at Chicago. If I see you there, I'd definitely be very humbling and kind of crazy, so I appreciate that. Cool Stuff Inc. If you're looking for singles or Magic sealed product, check out CoolStuffInc.com. They recently started buying collections, so there's a new option for you to sell your collections to buy those cards you want. Use the code RIP5 for 5% off. And then Fable Forge Workshop, awesome custom deck boxes made by an awesome company. The owner is a big Magic player, creates these very unique and fun custom deck boxes. This one right here, Marvel inspired. I have, what else? I got the Dino deck box right here. Very cool stuff, very affordable, very detailed, awesome stuff. And then lastly, the big sponsor of the channel, printingproxies.com, Magic the Gathering's best and fastest proxy site. Get your proxy singles for as little as 75 cents a card with fast and reliable shipping. They are the #1 proxy site on the web, so definitely check them out. I use them. People in my Discord use them. Everybody uses them. They're awesome, and they'll never be confused for the real thing. So don't have to worry about that. So there's my spiel. You deck yourself out in full Rip Pull Repeat gear if I played Ark for 7 days. Oh my gosh. How long each day? Printing Proxies is the GOAT, for sure. Don't have to worry about product fatigue. Just go get your cards, play what you want to play, how you want to play. It don't matter. I don't know if I have one that's this big. I know we do have beanies or hats on the site. 30 minutes a day for 30 minutes? I mean, 7 days of Ark? Oh my god, that sounds miserable. Sounds horrible. Slim, check out the stuff. Maybe we got one. Grab yourself one of these hipster beanies. Might not look as good as it looks good, you know, like it does on me. Kidding. Kidding. You'll look great in a Rip Pull Repeat merch. But again, appreciate you guys for jumping in and watching this live with me. Thank you all for the donations. The subscription. Thank you guys all for the support. I appreciate it. With TikTok going away, definitely make sure you're subscribed to my other platforms on Twitch, Lemon8, YouTube, and Instagram, even Facebook if you guys are still using the Facebook. So definitely, if TikTok's down, you can still find me there. YouTube's let me move up my shorts to 3 minutes, so you'll find more of the TikTok-inspired videos on YouTube. I'll probably be focusing a lot of my attention on there once TikTok's gone. So I'd love for all of you guys to join me on a different platform. I'd really appreciate that. I don't know what to tell you, Slim. I mean, I'm the face, you know? I'm the face. Also, join my Discord. We're always getting spell table games in, all sorts of levels for sure. Fluff, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate that. But we're always getting games. No ban all the way to pre-con. No experience. Like, you can be new to the game and a veteran. We got games for it. We got people there to help you set up your spell table. We'll be doing other tournaments throughout. It's going to be a good time. So definitely consider joining the Discord. Get your rules questions answered. Hang out with me. If you're part of if you subscribe to me, you also get, you jump the line to play games when I'm online to play spell table games. So if that's something you also want to do, is get some games in with me. definitely consider subscribing to one of my TikTok tiers. I appreciate all the support always. You guys are awesome. Check out my new videos that I released today on energy. And then also I have a subscription-only video that I released today too, so check that out. Again, appreciate all the support, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.